Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. Look, if you have bad credit and you're trying to still get funding, business credit funding for your startup or LLC, well, this is the ultimate guide to helping you. Even if you don't have a DUNS number, paydex score, a net 30s, this video is going to walk you through everything that you should have. Now, some of the things that I tell people, do not make these mistakes when starting your business. Number one is choosing the wrong NAICS code. This is so important because if you choose the wrong NAICS code for your business, you're going to get limited or no funding, okay? That's very important. Number two, never go after business loans. Okay. Now, in certain situations, you could go after a business loan, but as a startup, you should not go after business loans. Now, that being said, I have a few situations that's going on in this video that's going to show you what, if you do go after business loan, what type of business loans you should go after, right? Now, number three is choosing the wrong bank. That's right, choosing the wrong bank. A lot of people end up going after their community banks, their banks like Navy Federal Credit Union and stuff. Now let me clear something up for you. It's okay for you to have a community bank. It's okay for you to have a credit union like Navy Federal. But here's the thing about it so you can clearly understand. When you go after those type of banks, starting with trying to build up business credit funding, all of your business transactions are not going to be reported to the business credit bureaus, okay? So I would tell you, if you have these financial institutions in place, keep them, but you do need to add the major banks. Now, my top three banks that you should look at is Chase Bank, because they report to Small Business Financial Exchange, Dun & Bradstreet, which is information shared with Dun & Bradstreet, okay? Then you have Equifax and Experian. Then you have Citibank. Equifax, Experian, Small Business Financial Exchange is shared with Dun & Bradstreet. And then you have Capital One, which reports to Experian, Equifax, Small Business Financial Exchange is shared with Dun & Bradstreet, okay? Now, that being said, those are your top three. But yes, if you have American Express is fine as a business bank account because they report to Small Business Financial Exchange. But usually your community banks and credit unions, they are only beneficial just for themselves. They're not helping you build up your business credit, all right? Another note, making sure when you open up your business bank account, make sure that you include making either daily deposits or weekly deposits. Your business bank rating is more important than a DUNS number, than a paydex score, than net 30s, okay? Because you're building an actual relationship, all right? Now, that's very important. Also, another key thing to getting business credit funding is making sure that you have an established website as well as an established email. This is very important and it supersedes Dun & Bradstreet, DUNS number, paydex score, and net 30s, okay? Now, if you don't know how to set those up and you need them set up, you can click the link in the description and get your website and stuff like that set all up. Now, that first account you should start out with is a NAV account. Now, the reason you want the NAV account, because what it does is help monitors your business credit, okay? Meaning that it tracks your Experian business credit, your Equifax business credit, your Dun & Bradstreet, so it will give you your scoring models, all right? Also, it gives you your Vantage score as well, which this video, again, if you have a low credit score, then this video, a low FICO credit score, then this video definitely should be able to help you get business credit funding, all right? Now, that being said, that's the first account. If you don't have this system, click the link in the description to get access to this description. Now, get access to this program. Now, here's the next thing that I would tell you to do. Now, just partnered up with TIFL. TIFL is a secured card program for business credit. It helps you build up business credit. And yes, it does report to the business credit bureaus, okay? So with getting NAV and TIFL, those are going to be your first ones you should start out with, okay? Because they report to the business credit bureaus. That's exactly what you want to start out, helping to build the foundation, all right? Now, how much does TIFL cost? In reference to TIFL costs, you can see they have monthly programs from $20 to $50 a month that they'll report on your business credit file, okay? So this is very important. If you can afford it, this is definitely where you want to start. Now, the next card, you can get it, and you can get it with an EIN only, all right? EIN only account you can get. Now, the next card you want to get is the A to B. A to B, they have a secured card, $500, all right? But the good thing about it, again, A to B is a net 7, all right? So when you use the card, they give you 7 days, not 7 business days, 7 days to pay the account off, okay? So this is another card you want, and yes, it does report to the Business Credit Bureau. BCU is Baxter Credit Union, all right? And they offer business lines of credit, and I'm pretty sure they offer a business credit card as well. Now, here's the thing about it that I would definitely tell you guys. In reference to BCU, the way to join, you would join either through community charter, family, or this organization here, Life Money U. It's a financial organization. It costs $5, but they will waive that $5, okay? Now, why this credit union? Because this credit union is a Vantage credit union, meaning that when you go to Credit Karma, okay, and Credit Karma says, hey, you have a 720 credit score, right? When Credit Karma says you have a 720 credit score, that more likely is not equivalent to your FICO score, all right? So since it's not equivalent to your FICO score, you have to find institutions that actually use that scoring model. That's the reason when you apply for like a Chase credit card or something, although Credit Karma says you have a 720 and you get denied, it's because Chase is pulling your FICO 8 scoring system. So that's the reason you're denied, because the scoring systems are not the same. Now, here's how you actually take advantage of your Vantage scoring system, all right? The thing about it with Vantage scoring system, you can add authorized users, okay? And make sure when you're adding authorized users, you're choosing the correct authorized users, because some authorized users can actually hurt your credit file. So you have to be very careful of that. If you don't know how to choose the proper authorized user, click the link in the description. Schedule one-on-one consultation. Now, also adding utility bills, adding subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, those type of subscriptions definitely will help build up your Vantage scoring system. Also, rental payments, okay, will help build up your Vantage scoring system. This is very important because it helps not only on the Vantage scoring system, but also with your FICO 9 scoring system. Your FICO 8 scoring system, like I said, with Chase, with American Express, with Bank of America, those type of financial institutions, they use a FICO 8 system. So they don't include those enhancers to help build up your credit, all right? So that's the reason you want to find credit unions that use either FICO 9 or Vantage scoring system, all right? That being said, again, since Vantage is the lowest hanging fruit to help you get funding, then I look for Vantage scoring financial institutions. Another Vantage scoring financial institution to help you get business credit funding is Veridian. Veridian Credit Union. They're all credit funding in all 50 states. Now they offer a business credit card. Business Platinum credit card, okay? And again, it's a Vantage 3 TransUnion, okay? So again, we're focused on the low-hanging fruit that's going to be the most easiest for you to actually get business credit funding, all right? Now, another credit union is RBFCU, Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union. Now, they use a Vantage 4 system, all right? Now, with the Vantage 4 system, it's really been out because of, like with FHA, for people trying to qualify for a mortgage, they would use your FICO 10T trending system as well as your Vantage 4 scoring system, all right? But because it's a Vantage scoring system, this is another credit union you should be taking a look at. Now, how do you join, and I apologize for that, how do you join Veridian? Veridian, you join through the Habitat for Humanities, okay? You join through the Habitat for Humanities with them. Now, with RBFCU, with Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union, you would join the American Consumer Council, okay, in order to become a part of their financial institution. That, which is the Capital One Spark Classic card, the gold card. The reason is because all you need is a 580 credit score. Now, the interesting thing about it is that with this here credit card, it does report on the personal side as well as the business side. But with a 580 credit score, if it's still a business card that's going to actually help you to grow your business, then I would definitely encourage you, especially if you have a low credit score, to take advantage of this. Now, with Capital One, they're going to pull from all 3 credit bureaus usually. Unless you have one of them locked, they'll pull from all 3. And it's on a FICO 8 scoring system, okay? Corpay. Corpay is another low-hanging fruit. The reason that it's a low-hanging fruit, because all you need is a 600 credit score. They pull your Experian FICO 8. Okay, so they'll do a pull on your Experian FICO 8. But does it report to the business credit bureaus? Absolutely. Yes, this is another card. Like I said, this is the ultimate guide. If you have bad credit and you just follow this here method, you should not have any challenges with getting business credit funding. Okay, following this here guide here. All right. That being said, is DC Credit Union. Okay. Now, for those that are able to get in DC Credit Union, and they have multiple ways of getting into them, but the reason that I like them is because when I was talking about don't go after business loan, this is where you have the exception. Okay. And the reason you have the exception, because you don't have to be in business for 18 months to 24 months to get access to this here business loan. All right. And all you need is a 610 credit score. You see that? Minimum credit score is a 610. All right. Now, another interesting thing about it, you can see here that they give loans up to $50,000. All right. So that's the reason that I love this credit union. I really think it's a game changer for a lot of people that's trying to build business credit, trying to get access to business credit funding. All right. DreamSpring. Okay. Now they offer a business loan as well as a power line of credit. Now, for you guys that follow me, you know that I am very passionate about telling you guys always go for the business line of credit, so that way you don't have to keep on applying for business funding, especially with DreamSpring. Now, here's the key to DreamSpring that you do need to know. With DreamSpring, their business loans and business lines of credit, they report as well, both on the business side and the personal side. Okay. Now with DreamSpring, their thing is making sure that your debt to income ratio is not over 50%. Okay. Making sure your DTI, debt to income ratio, is not over 50%. That's very important. All right. But you can see here with their line of credit, there goes up to $50,000. All right. Now, They pulled TransUnion FICO 9. They use Upstart as their funding source. Okay? So now, for you as a beginner, and you're trying to get business credit funding, and you have a low credit score, these are the best financial institutions to start out with. Okay? Now, if you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.